On today's video, I want to show you how to turn this boring box into something like this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another HisWay video. My name is Gilly, and today we are going to talk about boxes. Everybody needs boxes, even if you're moving. Craig even probably stole these boxes.
What, you trying to build a clubhouse?
You're gonna need them for your branding, whatever it is. If you print shirts, you're gonna have to put something, and you're not gonna put them in a plastic bag. You're gonna put them in a box. And why not make that box a legit branding box? So before printing on these boxes, you're gonna have to get the registration of your design and your boxes. So what we're gonna do right now is actually measure the box, get the right dimensions so that we can put it in Illustrator and make sure that everything is squared away. Paul is actually on Illustrator right now. He's actually working on the boxes. I think we were trying to change the design a little bit, but we ended up just going back to the original. We just kind of kept it plain Jane, simple. We're gonna take our HisWay logo, slap that in the front, and on the sides, we wanna be able to put Your Brand Matters. That's something that we kind of live by. That's our code, that's our creed. Anybody that comes in here, doesn't matter big or small, your brand matters. So Paul did that, and we have this is our registration system that we have here in Illustrator that Paul actually designed to match our platens when our screen printing press is on the run. We have that set, so this fits perfect to our system. When we print out the transparencies, everything should line up with the registration marks and should match exactly what's on Illustrator to our press. So if you guys are interested in our registration system or how we actually came up with that process, let us know in the comments, and maybe me and Paul can kind of run down and figure out a video on how we made that happen for our shop here. So let us know in the comments right now, and we can see if we can get back to you guys. So after you got your design all marked up and ready to go, it's time to print those crispy transparency sheets. So future Gilly, play that beat, bro. Alright, now that we have our transparencies printed out, we're going to go ahead and line this up on press with the screens so that we can have it ready to go as soon as we finish washing them out. So for us to do that, we're going to need this to be a light safe room, a dark room. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, light safe room. Now we got our screen, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to put this in here. I'm going to go ahead and line up this transparency real quick. Everything looks good there. Swing this over. Swing it out. Lock this on. It's a single color, so it shouldn't be hard to do. Put it back in place. Just press it down. So after everything's set up, we're about to start printing on these boxes. So we have a whole set of boxes here ready. The materials that we're actually going to use is, of course, our screens. We got our squeegee that's going to fit our press and the image, and we're using a water-based ink. Speedball, to be exact. We actually bought this at a Hobby Lobby. It was like $9. And the reason we use it is because we actually use plastic saw. So the first time we ever did boxes, we tried it. We wanted to make it happen, we wanted to make it work, and you use what you have, and we used plastic saw, which was great. It worked out, but some things that we bumped into is that it started to peel after you kind of bump it, rub it against something, or you put it on another top of box. Over time, you start to rub those things and the ink starts falling off. But for the most part, it worked out for what we wanted, and we utilized what we had. So if you want to use plastic saw, we don't recommend it, but it still works. So let your innovation fuel your creation. Keep on going, and whatever you can make it work, you make it work. Go little rock star. But the water base is gonna seep in and it's gonna leave a flat print, and it's gonna be crispy and flat and clean. It's gonna be crispy, flat, and clean. And yeah, and we're gonna start printing, and here we go. So after we inked up the screens, Paul is right here running the print. And I think the water base, one thing that we learned is once you pass, you always want to flood it back up, because if not, then your ink will seize in the screen. And trust me, you don't want that to happen, because it happens to me a lot. So don't be gilly, don't be silly. So after Paul is running them, he's running them through the dryer. But one thing we bumped into is that we noticed our dryer is not big enough for these big boxes. So we actually folded them. I believe we taped them as well shut. So we used some blue masking tape that we had here. We taped it up. It worked, got it through. We're able to take them out. We noticed that they're still a little bit wet. We didn't want to torch our box either. So we actually set them up to the side, let them dry overnight. In the morning, when we came back, did a touch test, and voila, it was nice. I mean, the boxes looked amazing. So we can't wait to our future boxes when we kind of add more and see what happens. So the print looked good, boxes look good, and we're ready, set and ready. We actually flipped over the side, and we had another screen where Your Brand Matters, and we print that baby on. When we print it, it comes out wet, so be careful on the edges or wherever you put your image at on these boxes. You don't want to rub your hand or rub your shirt or anything on them, because it will get everywhere. So why print on your boxes? One, it's gonna elevate your brand, and two, it's gonna improve your presentation. And when your client receives that box, it's gonna take them to another level where they feel special, and they're actually gonna be like, man, this is actually pretty cool. You take care of your brand, so that means you're gonna take care of my brand. So this is just a step that we take to take the next level of the service that we give here at HisWay. And they might throw it away, they might keep it, they might use it, whatever it is, but you're all about that first presentation that you give to your clients. So my name is Gilly. Thank you for watching another HisWay video where your brand matters. Peace. Go little rock star. Enter B-roll. So why print on boxes? So why print on boxes?
More of a hand model.
Ready and action. Dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Brain hands. Lines off. Bad boy down. Color. Change my settings.
What am I gonna say?
Okay, ready when you are.
Wait. I need the screens though, right?
Oh, you need the screens? You want the screens?
Yeah, because that's what we're gonna do, right? Or no?
Yeah.
The screen's just gonna appear. Maybe just pull the screens out and now. Just lean it against it. I'm just gonna pull it up.
There you go. Ready and action.
All right. Like safe room. Now we got our screen, so we're gonna go ahead and get started.